443 Ball Talk.
Oh my
Moosey,
God,
let's kick
we're
it
back
off.
again. And it's 443 Ball Talk. Yes, it's Moosey and my co-host, Shauna, aka Arteta Out. We're back again with another segment of, the podcast series where I'm going from with it. And the people, them say, if you like it, we love it. So we're just going to go back in the usual 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'll be back again. 443 Ball Talk. Over here, we're not doing what? We're not doing
No
small.
small talk.
Shauna! Big up at the MC.
Wagwan. Big
Group
up,
Shauna.
Moosey.
Talk to me there.
Wagwan, Moosey, how was your weekend?
Shauna, the weekend nice. Nice
Nice.
like my great auntie chicken and rice. Everything nice. We can't complain. In the sports world, glory Man United, It seems like everything plug in, not no plug out. So may I give thanks, I'm not complaining at all. I could be complaining a lot, but guess what? At the end of the day, my team get a dub and we give thanks to it. So I'm not
Yes,
complain at all.
When you
How
said that the
about
3
you?
points is all that matters, right?
Okay,
Well,
nice.
my weekend was all right. You don't know. We drop a six love on a certain team, and
Sound like when they play domino. That's my
yeah,
pick.
I tell you, man, 6 love from the Arsenal, and
Six
that was one
love.
of our better performances. So
All right.
my
So
weekend,
based
yeah,
on based on the look on Shauna's face, and we can see all our 32 teeth. It's fair to assume it's no Arteta in. But anyhow, we didn't hear our child explain us. She's just smiling. Arteta in. Arsenal fans, and you hear that? Shauna has turned the corner. She's even bought a hat. She has on her Gunners jersey this evening with her Arsenal hat. Anyway, we're going to take a small break. We're going to divert a little bit. So, if as you all know, yesterday was the finale in the National Football League, what them call it, aka Super Bowl. Yeah, unfortunately, the big side never make it. It kind of pained me. I said I wasn't going to watch it, but the love of the game, I still end up tuning in. Shauna, I must say, from my perspective, I was disappointed. For it to be the best team from the AFC and the best team from the NFC, it was a drag. I expected more. Nevertheless, the Chiefs came out on top. Even though I don't like them, I would much rather for them to win. Let Patrick Mahomes continue with film legacy. I'm not a big fan of Kelce either because his attitude stink. But I rather that than them come with this narrative with this Brock Purdy kid. So guess what, Shauna? When we wake up this morning, rain or fall. And I really know it was 49ers cheers. First thing on the morning. And I'm going to tell you this. It felt good. I didn't have to go wash my car this week because guess what? My car was washed by the man upstairs with 49ers cheers. Shauna, give me your thoughts on the Super Bowl. What did you think?
Yeah. As you said, Moosey, the game was kind of a drag. It was kind of disappointing. I thought last year's Super Bowl was way more excited. But, once we got down to like the fourth quarter overtime, it did start to get a little tense and stuff. And this was more like a defensive matchup between the teams. Otherwise, from like instead of a offensive explosion, because I think most persons were expecting like offensive back and forth, but I think the defenses held it down until it was very obvious that they were gassed in the fourth quarter, both defenses. But I mean, I'm happy for Mahomes. He's one of my favorite NFL players in the league. 3 rings at what? Yeah, three 3 rings at age 28. Nah, that's legendary stuff. I mean, lots of quarterbacks, not even Aaron Rodgers. But Peyton Manning, did they have 3 rings at that time? Nope.
Peyton Manning didn't get his first. He was 29.
Yeah. So if I big up Mahomes, his championship pedigree, the bright lights don't phase him. I mean, he was getting bullied by the 49ers defense early, but he came out on top. I mean, he knows when, because I'm watching this just like last year. I'm watching the game, and he's not known for using his legs, but When the time is right, that man knows when to throw, when to use his leg. He's very. I love him. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love him. So I'm happy for the Chiefs. I mean, I wish it was my team, but that's another argument for another day. But yeah, big up the Chiefs. Congrats on your third win in what, like 6 years? That's insane. Yeah.
Anna, you're right. What he did last night was outstanding. Shout out to them, but guess what? More 49ers tears. Cry for 49ers. Cry. Cry. They need to cry some more. Because let
Yeah.
me tell you, 49ers fans were making fun of me when the Ravens got knocked out by the Chiefs. But
Mhm.
guess what? Them are old Jamaican saying, say, long run, short catch, you know? And the 49ers
True.
fans counting their chickens before they hatched. And guess what?
Mhm.
Karma is real. And guess what?
Karma is real.
I'm gonna tell people all the time, no matter what you want, what type of spin you want to put on it, nobody remembers the loser. And the fact of the
Mm-mm.
matter is, in recent times, the 49ers have went to the Super Bowl 3 times. And guess what? How many rings they have? Zero. Zero. So that franchise is known for making it, but guess what?
Choking. For choking, yeah.
Choking. They're a bunch of choke artists. But anyway, enough for 49ers, enough for the Chiefs. When it's all said and done, Shauna, I know this is a sports podcast, but majority of the people that were tuning into the Super Bowl yesterday, they were tuning in for what they call the main event, right? It
Mhm.
was Usher halftime show. I for me, I told everybody I wasn't watching no Super Bowl. I was watching the Usher concert. So I was one of them, right? Because the hated me could not be okay with watching another Super Bowl and my team not playing in it, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, Shana, I was excited for the Usher concert. I've been an Usher fan from the 90s, you know what I mean? And a long time Usher doing thing. And I one of my favorite musician, and I'll say this. It was a very good performance. The only thing I'll say that was bad about the performance was that the microphone, the talkaphone, it never did all the way turned up, but
Yeah.
hits after hits after hits. Sean, I mean, I
Mhm.
think if he's about to go on tour. I mean, I think about Sean. Him out there, he's gonna be in Baltimore for 2 days, and he's gonna be in DC for 2 days. So what that's it? We have 4 options. We must can make one of them.
Yeah.
No waste some more time. We're done with American football. We're gone. We are go over the motherland, right? So
Mhm.
yesterday also, it was the finals of the AFCON Cup, right? You had the Flying Eagles from Nigeria, and you had the Elephant guys from over where? Ivory Coast.
Ivory Coast.
Donna, it was a pretty good game. I must say, like remember we said earlier that we didn't tune into a lot of the games because watching the group stage was like watching like blueprints. It's a whole heap of madness. No disrespect to
Mhm.
the motherland, but the football quality was very substandard,
It was
right?
very
To
poor.
be
Yeah.
honest. And we both suggested it would be better for us to tune in when it got to the quarters. And
Quarter
truth
seventh.
be told, the tempo did step up in the quarters to the semi-final and the final. And if those that are tuning in that wasn't paying attention, the tournament was played in Ivory Coast. And I have a lot of Nigerian friends, and I told them it's going to be hard to beat Ivory Coast at home with the crowd support behind them. And it ended up, Nigeria ended up took the lead, and Ivory Coast fought back and won 2-1. But I just want to shout out to Sebastian Haller from Borussia Dortmund. This man endured testicular cancer, come back from it,
Mhm.
all after losing all I'm here. Get here, grow back. And he was the one that found the winner. So kudos to him, big shout out to him. If anybody deserves this, if a good comeback, feel good story, good comeback story, if anybody deserved to get that opportunity to have some type of championship, country pride, he was well deserving. And it couldn't be finding scoring the winning goal couldn't be from a better person. Like him deserve it. And I was happy to see that he was the one that actually scored the winner. What says you, Shauna? What you say about the Nigerians and the Ivory Coast?
Yeah, man. The
What we
Nigerian. I mean, I was trying to get a link to watch the game, and for some reason, everything was just failing me yesterday. yesterday, so I only got to see like a very, very small, but I
Portion of
was
it.
able to see the goal. Yeah, a very, very small portion, but I was able to like see the goals and stuff. And as you said, I'm very happy for Aller. He's been through a lot over the past 2 years.
Definitely.
As it's not easy, having to fight cancer and then, you know, make a triumphant return to the sport. So, big up him, big up Ivory Coast. I think leading up to the finals, the Nigerians, I mean, I don't have any pick against the Nigerians, but they were talking a lot of shit.
A lot
They
of
were talking a
stuff.
lot of shit. Yeah, they were talking a lot of shit. So, I mean, tough luck, Nigeria, but
Shana,
Ivory Coast wanted it more. They wanted it more. So, better luck next 2 years.
Shauna, I'll tell you out.
Yeah.
Ain't no tough luck for me. Cry Nigeria, cry. Flying Eastern, cry some
I
more.
was just trying to be nice.
No, Shauna, me not be nice then. Them the two hype. Cry some more.
Yeah.
Don't talk to Ivory Coast. Well deserved. Well, they deserve that. Anyway,
Yes.
speaking of what, also the Asian Cup final was this past weekend. Also, Qatar end up winning that back-to-back champ. So shout out to Qatar. And a lot of people laughed at Qatar at the World Cup, but Qatar is doing something well. I mean, they won back-to-back Asian Cups and with the likes of Japan, South Korea.
South Korea.
And I mean, you have some decent teams. You know what I mean? And the fact that Qatar is dominating, that says a lot. I mean, these Japanese and Korean teams have some players that are playing all over Europe. So shout out to Qatar, them are all them own. So we left America in Las Vegas for Super Bowl. We're gone all the way. We're gone all the way to my motherland to Ivory
Africa.
Coast. We talk about how Qatar defend them African Nations Cup. So here I go now, Shana. Last week we book a flight and guess what? Money I run over 443 ball tax. So we book a flight. We are over England. We got over
Yeah,
England
man.
because guess what? The next topic
Straight to
you
England.
a big topic I you know. I've been following this youth from my youth now in my big man career from him younger, a lot of controversy behind his name because of his agent. But we now will get into the politics of that. But the person we're speaking about is Leon Bailey. When he first was at Genk, then he left Genk and went to Bayern Leverkusen, and everybody was saying, yo, we want to see Leon Bailey in the English Premier League. And fortunately enough, Aston Villa gave him the opportunity. And he was coming to the end of his contract. And I must say, congrats to Leon Bailey, who signed a new contract yesterday for Aston Villa to extend his stay in the English Premier League. As a Jamaican, seeing another Jamaican signing a new contract in the English Premier League is a big deal. So shout out to Leon Bailey. I'm going to say to you, brother, best of luck to you. Keep up the energy. You've had an exceptional season. You deserve that contract. And only thing I'm going to say to you, there's only a few words. Richard, Richard, Richard. All right, but they've never said no more.
Yeah. Big up Leon. Yeah, big up Leon Bailey. More while we make a little fun of you when you represent Jamaica, but it's all of same way.
Yep.
We want to see you prosper. We want to see you improve your game. Hopefully you can transfer that energy from the Premier League into the international scene. But right now, big up yourself. But Musi, I think like a year or two ago, before him landing at the Premier League, or it was like 2-3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, Leon Bailey would have been a nice little backup for Saka. We used to think that, but because of him injury, yeah, because I'm injury,
He has injury. He has
injury,
incorrect.
yeah, I'm like, shit, it don't make no sense, but I'm not gonna lie, he's been proving the doubters wrong this season. He has really upped his game. So a new contract, fully deserved. Leon, just continue proving the doubters like me wrong and everybody else, and big up yourself.
All right, Shauna. I'm glad you said that because me not hold on my mouth, don't go and talk. I'm gonna hold my head up and say it. I am one of Leon Bailey's biggest critics for the simple fact, right? The talent is there. We've seen what he's done in Belgium, in Germany and now in the English Premier League. He's played at the highest level in the English Premier League, knocking it against the big boys and showed week in, week out that him not just make up numbers. He's actually doing the business. He's scoring, creating. He's a menace down that right wing. I want him go up on the left side. He's a menace when him even dropping down the number 10 position. So we know with Leon Bailey talent. The only thing is, a lot of people feel as though because a player is so good, they're exempt from criticism. But I'm going to tell you this, for me, absolutely not. Leon Bailey, I'm happy for you. We got to get a contract. A long life and prosperity. I hope you get another contract after that. But all me I ask you as a Jamaican, I need you to transfer. I need that form to transfer over to the Reggae Boys. We want you to do that for the Reggae Boys. We want to put Reggae Boys back on the international map. The Reggae Boys need to make it to another World Cup. 2026, Sean already promised me she's going to buy me a ticket to go to a World Cup match when it come to the United States. So guess what? Leon Bailey, my faith is in your hands. I want to see Jamaica at a World Cup. And you are the face of the Jamaican team. Come on, son. And the Anglia bomb and do the business. You know it already. We're going to criticize it, but guess what? Out of love, because we reach it down to the group. As a born Jamaican, I do it in England. Much love and respect you. So keep up the good work. But speaking of which, Shana, guess who Leon Bailey play against this weekend? Shana, I was so scared because every time Leon Bailey play against Manchester United, the man turning on Lionel Messi. Shana,
Yes.
the man turning on Lionel Messi. But guess what? Leon Bailey. I'm glad they booked it too yesterday. I'm glad they never did on top form yesterday, brother. But guess what? Shana, I said it to you last week, and I repeat it again. My team looked like them a try a thing. But they never say turn the corner. It looked like them turn on the car then. No, you hear me out. Them turn on the car. Them not turn the car to move off it. No. The car start.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Our engine. So, I don't get too excited yet, but I must say this. Shout out to Manchester United because we have been undefeated this year. We haven't lost a game in 2024. Who knows? It's 2024 a year. It's still young because we just reached February. You know, Black History Month. Big up yourself, all black people all over the world. Anyway, like I said, Shana went to Villa Park. Yeah. Usually, Villa Park is a ground where we own Villa Park. That's like our home away from home. But recently, Aston Villa been getting the best of us, right? And going there, I was very confident. I said to myself, if we can go there with Aston Villa currently occupying 5th spot, and they were ahead of us, my mindset right now, I said it last week, and Beanie made fun of me because he said, I am calculating how I can get the opportunity to get back in top 4. Guess what? Once it's mathematically possible, I'm going to think it, right? And I'm going to try to figure out a way. Oh, you have to play one game at a time. Every game is a final, right? So the more points you can get and the teams above you drop points, it gives you an opportunity to sneak in. So I start calculating, I start meditating. I say, all right, if Aston Villa directly above me, if I can chop them 3 points, that take 3 points out of them can't get, right? Right.
Right.
All right. I'm confident. I strike force. You know what I mean? I strike them the pump farm. I have Casemiro. I have the young maestro. Cubby Mano. In my midfield. Bruno run with like a headless chicken. It might not create, but it might give me energy. My defense, even though Mr. Martinez, my defense at work. My only concern for my team right now is Onana. You know what I mean? And guess what, Chana? Onana was exceptional yesterday. Because we do to Caesar, we give to Caesar. He may not always live up to the levels what we expect of him as a Manchester United keeper. But guess what? Yesterday, he was in top form. And we have to give him credit because in keeping of the game, and we got some bomb. We tell people, you know, me that a profit, but guess what? A long time I follow football. I play ball, I watch football. I know what talent when I see. A lot of people doubted Rasmus Højlund when he came to the Premier League. Oh, Rasmus Højlund this, Rasmus Højlund that. I don't mind the banter. But if you have a banter with sense, banter with meaningful logics, banter with meaningful stuff will make sense. Don't just banter because, oh, he hasn't scored. Because some people, they might banter baseless, right? Because they're not about watching the game. Because if you're watching the games, you can see the work that the kid was putting. And also, you have to take into consideration, we're not justifying, we're not going to use age. We're not going to say he's coming from a foreign league. My point I'm trying to get across right now is a simple fact, right? He just turned 21, right? This is debut season in England. We see, me and you see bigger name striker come at England and come flop. But the fact that he had a good start in the Champions League that was the hope I was clinging on to. Because most of the chances that he scored in the Champions League were chances that he created off his own. So I said to myself, if his teammate them start playing him and can give more confidence, it's clearly finishing is not a problem for him. Because most of the chances, his conversion rate is very high. But the fact is, Man United weren't creating enough for him. Shana, the man they perform. Shana, the last 5 Premier League game, bam, 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 bam. Boy, that I boss. Rasmus Island for my life. Artist striker in the Premier League right now. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Shana, talk to me. And the artist striker in the league right now, people. Rasmus Island. Here we go. All right. We're going to say one love, so one love. All right, Real Cruz. Screws and bros, you know, it not fully. The engine turn on. The engine are chocolate, but guess what? We still play around. Aston Villa still in the game. It was a good end-to-end game because at the Sunday feature match, you know, the two teams have something to play for. Villa are challenging for top 4. We are trying to get back in the top 4. So there's a lot at stake. And we have to say this, I'm proud of my team because normally when we got them going there, lately, under 10 we falter. We not have. We call Arsenal more like mental midgets when we travel. We are horrible on the road against top 9 teams. And this is not just made up stats. These are facts. We travel horrible, right? And yesterday, Shana, I'm ashamed to say it. Shana, I'm kind of ashamed to say it, but guess what? The game, the Aston Villa, Douglas Luiz equalized 1-1. Late in the game, the coach dropped the McTominay. In my voice, I say, where McTominay go? We need a goal. We need a winner. If we can't hold on, me take a shot. I was okay. I was okay with a point. Up on the road. We're okay with that point because now we will lose on the road to the top team then. So I say, all right. Me take a point. Shana. Here comes McTominay, as we call him last week. Shana. McTominay come find the winner. Chicken dinner. McTominay the Shana. The hottest player coming off the bench this season in the Premier League. He has the most goals coming off the bench. I may not be his biggest fan. I may sound shameless right now. But guess what, Shana? I will say it. Shout out to McTominay. Because of McTominay, I can celebrate 3 points and drink Aston Villa tears. Leon, I'm sorry, but may I drink your tears right now. Anyway, 6 points we take off of Villa. 6 points we take off of Villa. Shana, we done talk. Go on tonight.
Yeah. As you know, Musi, Aston Villa was one of the hottest team at home. I should say at home, even though you know they don't play badly on the road, but they were like the hottest team at home in the Premier League. So you know, seeing Manchester United's form, well, overall this season, not recently. Everybody was expecting, you know, a easy Aston Villa 3 points, but on another day still, it might have been a jobbing because trust me, they had a lot of chances wasted. Like they were just limp in front of goal. And the funny thing enough, you see that game, Aston Villa Manchester United, it reminded me of the game that we played versus them at Villa Park, where we just couldn't find the goal them. Same thing happened to them. Them find a 1 goal versus Arsenal beat us because we were just limp in front of goal. And the same thing happened. You guys were just more clinical. So you came out with the 3 points. But I'm not gonna lie, Musi, it's good to be you know, confident. You know, you guys haven't lost a game this year, but I watched that game and why Musi, why it look rough. It look rough.
Shana,
It look rough.
let's stop you 1 second. Right here with the mic. You're not being, because if you watch for the first half, we could have been 2 or 3 up in the first 20 minutes. We created the better opportunities in the first half. But guess what? That's why we have YouTube. That's why we have NU TV. That's why we have Aston Villa TV. The highlights are there for you to rewatch. We created more opportunities in the first half than they did. They had the better. They closed out the first half good, and they had a better start to the second half. Of course, I'm not gonna lie, it was like a boxing match because at one point we had them against the ropes and they had their chances and we had our chances. End of the day, me no business where you want to, Shauna. At the end of the day, we're going back in it again.
Yeah, honestly, the quality of football can be way better from Manchester United. Luckily, Rasmus Island has found his groove, so you know he's been scoring. He's scored in the last five or six, or 4 or 5.
Games.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so I mean that's something to look forward to. I mean, even though the quality of football is not like up there, but at the end of the day, you guys came out with the 3 points. Big up McBominay, coming up clutch again for you guys late. I mean, from I saw Douglas Luiz celebrating like an idiot in front of goal. I'm like, yeah, we're not gonna find a winner. Yeah, you don't celebrate like that at that moment in the game. You score, you grab the ball, you go back, and you look for a winner. They I celebrate like them like a clown at that point of the game. So when I see him do that most, I just know so something did will happen. I just know something they'll come up with a late winner and whatever. But and another day that could have been an Aston Villa jobbing, but at the end of the day, I mean, when I grind it out and came out with the 3 points. So, but honestly, Musi, I think you guys can play way better than what we're seeing right now. But baby steps,
Sean,
baby steps, yeah.
I agree we can be playing way better, but guess what? At this present moment, I do not care about a performance. Performance don't give you 3 points. At the end of the day, we're putting the ball in the back of the net because we've scored what? We scored 4 against Wolves. We scored 3 against West Ham the week before. That's 7. And 2 yesterday. That's 9 goals in that 3 game. We've been averaging 3 goals a game. We used to average 1 goal a game. Shauna, we're making progress. It may not be the progress that you want to see. It may not be the champion football that you want to see. But guess what? I am okay with it because guess what? An ugly win is better than a pretty loss. All that champion stuff you all want to see, the ticker-tacker and Wally for possession no win match. Ball in a boy net and Rasmus Island a bust boy net right now. Anyway, without wasting no more time because guess what? Sean I run off our remote because Arsenal make a big performance over the weekend. We'll probably say one of the better performances since Mikel Arteta has taken the helm at Arsenal as the manager. Arsenal played West Ham at the Stadium of Light, which is a stadium that Arsenal has had a lot of trouble recently.
A lot of trouble, trust me.
A lot of Arsenal fans were very skeptical. They, the ones somewhere may say nay, but I would say yeah, that usually when they go to the Stadium of Light, West Ham all of a sudden turn into prime Real Madrid. And don't get it twisted. When that crowd get behind him at Stadium of Light, I'm not Stadium of Light, the Stadium of London, it's a problem. And let's just say, Shauna, but we up with the Shauna, I will say, come on, West Ham. Them get a one, and them get a bam, 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 bam.
Bam, 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 bam. It just started reeling.
4 over half time. I'm like, whoa. Champion.
Yeah.
And
champion.
It was beautiful football because it's what you call Arsenal put them foot on West Ham neck. They never give West Ham a chance to breathe from the game start till finish. Them end up get a 6 in them face. Like 6 a yard. Shauna, fans were leaving out at the half-hour mark.
Half time, yeah.
For half time. Shauna, me tell this. Me give you a chance to talk, but I'm gonna say this. If me pay my hard-earned money, me not care how much my team are lose. Me rather stay till full time and boo them, but me not left. Me I get my money's worth because guess what? And then as a football fan, even if I'm a rival, me pay for come watch them ball here play. I am not leaving.
Exactly.
I'm not leaving my team. I know half time. Ain't nothing more than I can put away left. Any emergency, meet the emergency at the emergency room. I'm not leaving a game at that time of the game. May I watch up my game? Well, shout out to
Mm-mm.
Arsenal.
Not half time.
Eh? Not
Not
that's
half
after,
time.
exactly. Well, shout out to Arsenal. Like I said earlier, I don't know if you guys were paying attention, but I'll repeat it. Shauna is now wearing that hat. That hat actually symbolizes Arteta in. That was their biggest win of the season. It was probably a performance that would say that they mean business and they're not backing down from this title race. Arsenal are in this title race, whether people want to accept it or not. They may not be the elephant up top of the tree, but guess what? They might try to climb on it. They might try to climb on a limb. They might try to get back up to the top. And it's whether people want to agree or not. But over 4-4-3 ball top, from the voice of Mosley, it is my views. And I believe Arsenal
Mm.
are in the title race. It is not over until they see the fat lady run her back. Excuse me, I don't fat shame anybody, but them say the fat lady normally run her back and sing. So I warm up a rehearse to come on the stage. And Arsenal is not going out with a fight. Arteta seem like him ready for put up a challenge this season. But I'm gonna tell you, Shauna, if y'all don't do it again, I will be here to tell you I told you so.
Well, Musi, and I can't say we battle the league this season. We never spent 247 days again, only for skid off at the top of the mountain. But yeah, as I said in earlier podcasts, I rather stay in striking distance and hope, pray, say Liverpool and Man City can book them too. But it is a 3 hours race right now. The gap right now, first and third, is just 2 points, even though Man City have a game in hand. But I mean, it's gonna be survival of the fittest. It's who, as you said earlier, Moose, is who can finish over the finish line. Everybody start the same at the same spot in 100-meter race, or who can cross the line first. So it's gonna be a very interesting next 2 to 3 months to see if this team can overcome, become mental monsters instead of mental midgets. But yeah, that game versus West Ham, as you know, last season we buck with two at the same stadium during the run-in. And then this season, two embarrassing results. So it felt good, going to their stadium, with a little payback
Yes, no,
and, drop
Shauna,
them. 4-0 up at half. Yeah.
Shauna, that was not a
Yeah.
little payback. We're stepping at them,
Yeah, man.
dump
Big
them out.
payback. Stepping at them throat. That's how it go. I mean, trust me, Moosey, if we never did have that little slide in December, I think I would be way more confident. But who knows, I'm just gonna observe. I'm just gonna observe right now and see if this team have what it takes. And who knows, maybe them have a Champions League victory await power, Champions League title in a them brain await power. But yeah, it was a really good performance. I mean, we missed a couple chances earlier, but once we got that first goal, the floodgates were open. And West Ham, I mean, they have been what? They haven't won a game all year. They're really struggling right now. So this was a perfect opportunity for make a statement, stepping at them throat. And I was really pleased with the performance. I mean, I just hope they can continue for the rest of the season. Hope we can win a title. But right now it's the survival of the fittest. Who can, last? So let's see. Now get too excited because I know want you to throw me up on the
Yeah,
podcast,
yeah, yeah,
in a
yeah,
couple
yeah,
months.
yeah. And you know I will.
Oh, one more thing, Musi.
No,
Sorry for cut you. May I have to big up Saka. Saka is 22 years old, but this is a huge thing. He has 100 goal
in the English Premier
contributions
League.
in his Arsenal, in his Arsenal career so far. So I mean, lots of ballers. I mean, of course, you have the big name on them where that are nothing to them, but like to be for a 22-year-old to have 100 goal contributions to his name so far, I have to big him up for that. I just need him to lock in for us for the rest of the season. But I have to big up Bukayo Saka, for his contributions over the last 4 years. Big up Saka.
Speaking of which, I just want to piggyback on that. Most definitely, shout out to Bukayo Saka for the simple fact that's an academy product, and usually clubs spend a whole heap of millions and they don't get that type of return. So for somebody that came through the
Mm-hmm.
ranks, shout out to him. And we're not. I like the kid. I just didn't like when Arsenal fans were throwing the world class title around. He's still he's still
Me
rough
either.
around the edges. He does well, but for me, he goes missing far too often. For somebody to be that talented, I felt as though mentally he has a mental block that throws off his game at times. But to have that many contributions at age 22 for somebody that started out playing at left back at one point in time, I just come
Yeah.
on now,
And
left
left
wing
wing.
back.
He's been like,
So
yeah, he's been like here,
yeah,
here,
so
here, here.
yeah, he was
So big
all
him
over
up.
the place to start in senior career. So the fact that he has done that in such quick time, come on. Shout out to the kid. Big him up. All right, we'll take a look at interval. Uh, last week and the week before we announced that we had 100 subscribers and we're over that now. So people are tuning in and we appreciate it. So over 443 Ball Talk. Just like, subscribe, share with your friends. You know what I mean? We're trying. We're getting better at this, and it seems like people enjoy our content. And if you enjoy our content, don't keep it for yourself. Don't be selfish. Keep it. Act like it's Christmas, and you're trying to share a nice little gift. Because it's a nice
Yeah.
little joy over here. Of course, you can tell whenever Man United win, I'm super animated. And even when we're not doing well, I'm still going to keep the same energy. And of course, with Miss Arteta out over here, even though this week she said Arteta in, but she try to act like she not said that. But yeah, for the most part, we're keeping the fire can't out. And I see him flame right burn. So 443 ball top. Follow on our social media platforms. Engage with the social media accounts. Like drop with some ideas of what you want to hear on here. And if you want to come on and voice your views, most definitely. We'll welcome you with open arms. But make sure that when you come over here, your football IQ is up to par. Because if not, we're gonna challenge you and you're gonna make a fool of yourself. And you don't want to do that because once we hit record, we edit that part out. And the people in my right things here know about gonna look at you crazy. Anyway, Shauna said a 3 hours race, I mean I agree. But I like it because I hate to see the English Premier League become a league like the Bundesliga, the Dutch League, or Serie A, or even La Liga. I like to see that English Premier League is very competitive from relegation minnows to the teams at the top. At any given Saturday, any given Sunday, anyone at the team them can turn over each other. And that's the standard I like to see. So say no easy game. You have to earn your 3 points in the English Premier League. So this weekend, Liverpool played. We're back home at Anfield after Arsenal kick out them front teeth. Arsenal whop them up
Wop,
at
wop,
the
wop, wop.
Emirates. So of course they wanted to get
Skilly.
back on track. And I'm gonna say this: Shauna said something earlier about my team, Manchester United. Said she was not impressed. I was not impressed with Liverpool this weekend. If Burnley had any ambition and had any drive and determination to survive and stay in the English Premier League, they would have took those chances that they easily got on Saturday against Liverpool. Their finishing let them down. That kid Fofana on loan from Chelsea, he was poor. The man shit the bed. Like
Poor.
he got opportunities after opportunities and just could not score. But guess what? Nonetheless, top teams find a way to overcome adversity, right? They found their way to get those 3 points. They found their way to get it over the finish line. Whether it be pretty, whether it be champagne football. Shout out to Liverpool fans at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day. Arsenal thump out in the teeth, and I know it hurt because no one not going to get dentures, not going to get dentures, or the problem will get, or when the problem will get the big chiclets them in the front row. But yeah, shout out to Gunners, because for real,
Veneers.
never forget veneers. Shout out to Arsenal because definitely, as Liverpool being my biggest rival, it was very entertaining to finally see Liverpool fans being humble on the timeline. And that quietness and calm were delivered by the mighty Gunners. You know what I mean? So Arsenal said 3 race. In order for winning the race, we have to beat the board them. And Arsenal beat the board them last week. And the board them come back this week. With a little fight. You know, Shana, we can't say Burnley is getting relegated. So and I'm not for right to home about Liverpool. It's a formality that they get the 3 points at home against a team that's heading back to the championship, right? And they did what they had to do. Shout out to Liverpool and them fans. Big up on yourself. You know, when I like on the but me I go on the forward because I'm not going to do. I'm not keep this thing competitive, which is what we want to see. We don't want to see the light blue boys over Manchester. I run over the thing again. Speaking of which, Shauna, Manchester City, they have KD back and them have Haaland back. You and I know what that means. They're going to go on a run.
Yeah.
And the run with
Yep. But the run start already.
That's why you have to go. Me have to play them soon, you know. I mean, I walk from my ice break, come on, punch them tire. You have to punch them tire, Shauna, because if you don't punch them tire, them are going to embarrass you. And I don't know embarrassment.
Yep.
Like me tell you, Shauna, earlier, I started the car. You know, some of the location where Man United is heading right now, nobody knows. So we're trying to find the address so we can put it in our Waze app and find a destination. So in order for us to get to our destination, we're gonna hit some bumpy roads, and the bumpy road soon is gonna be a team challenging, you know, for the title like Man City. Shauna, me now say, never give you the help, and I don't want to help Liverpool on the other side. But guess what? Them say God help those who help themselves. I'm trying to help myself. So that's what makes this league so competitive. Everybody's fighting for something. You have some teams who don't care, you know. Them have a little sweet spot, but them there. Down in the mid-table, so them can't go down and them can't go up. And them all right with that. I'm not okay with it.
Yeah.
I have ambition. I have standards. Challenging for top 4 is not what Manchester United fans are about. But for the simple fact, I want to get back in Champions League because if you say you're a big boy, you have to be knocking it with the big boys. So I'm going to do myself a favor. And if it means I have to help Arsenal out in the same breath, just make sure all I ask of you, Shauna, come on 4-4-3 ball talk and say thank you, Moose. Thank you, Moose. We appreciate it.
I will.
All right.
I will.
So City back on track, you know, they played Everton this weekend. Unfortunately, because of financial fair play, find that Everton they're more than likely look like them are gonna get caught up in the relegation battle. Not saying they're gonna get relegated because for the simple fact they got deducted 10 points, they're still putting up a fight. But they played City, who is challenging for that top spot right now. They are the last back race. Them never got. Them just didn't even play their makeup games. Them never they gone away. It's like them do. Them make Arsenal and Liverpool go on to see where them can go on. I say, hey, not take too long. I'm showing this away at the real Barcelona. So over the weekend, Alan come back, them score a double, and them pepper Everton and beat Everton at home. So just this without saying much, the fact of the matter is you can never count Man City out. They will always be there. With Pep Guardiola as them coach, and you have Haaland and KDB pull the strings from midfield, they always gonna be in with a shout. You know what I mean? Without a doubt. Speaking of which, bro, you know, in the Premier League, everybody have a favorite team, right? But you always have a team where you have a liking to. You always have a liking to. You have a little soft spot. So my team where me have a little soft spot this season is Luton Town, and I was actually, I felt some type of way this week in the Shana. Luton played Sheffield at home. Sheffield is good. Ain't nothing stopping them.
Worst team.
Mr. Them hold on for a piece of rock and jump out a sea, it is going to the bottom. Them going back to the champion. Anyway, speaking of which, Sheffield are going down, and Sheffield are say, if I'm going down, I'm taking somebody with me.
I'm taking
Take it
you.
with
Yeah,
me.
I'm taking you with
So
me.
Sheffield went to Luton and beat Luton 3-1. That was a big upset. I did not see that coming.
Yeah,
Jordan,
I'm not. Nah, it was. I mean, even though they're both
but
down
Luton
in the
been playing
relegation
well.
zone, or
Luton been playing well. And if
yeah,
I was to say, if I was a gambling person, I would have lost because I would have never bet Sheffield beating Luton at Luton.
three
Three
goals,
goals,
three
three
goals, right?
goals.
3 goals to 1.
Um,
Yeah, that was. I'm
big,
not
big,
gonna
big
lie,
shot,
that was
big
kind of
shot.
surprising.
Big shot, big shot. So I hope that Luton can find a way to stay up because I really like them. But Shana, Luton plays Man United next. I can't help you, Luton. I need my 3 points. We have a thumb it out, but I need my 3 points. And let's see. Well, let's see. Your rivals, Shauna, your rivals. They with a little blip, and they got back to winning ways on Saturday. In injury time. Shout
Mm-hmm.
out to the Spurs, Tottenham. Big up my people them over Wood Green Turnpike. You know the thing already. Shout out to HD2. Um, Shout out to London peeps. And I like Tottenham for the simple part. Them not too flashy. Them spend a bag of money, but they have to accept that their standard is just trying to make top four. And initially, I tell people said they weren't
Mm-hmm.
challenging for the title, but we all know in order for you to really challenge for a Premier League title, you have to have squad depth. And the moment they got those 2-3 injuries, their aspirations
Yeah, it was
derailed real
threatening. Yeah.
fast. So shout out to Spurs. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Them in with that show. Them currently occupy fourth spot. I want it. I and I'm coming for it. I want to be in Champions League. I want to be knocking with the big
Eu- Europa
eh?
Liga call your name, boss. Europa
Shauna.
Liga call your name.
You see, this is why me and you always have problem. Shauna, you cannot banter me about Europa League because I won it before. You can't banter me about being in Champions
Yeah, you want it, but
League.
you don't like it. That's probably your least favorite trophy because you hate the
I don't
Europa
want to be
League,
on
Moosey.
Thursday.
Yeah.
I hate it. Thursdays, we're supposed to just chill and relax. We're not supposed to watch no football. I would chill there that. You know what I mean? Shut up. Now let's switch from the Premier League for a minute
Mm-hmm.
because this particular topic has been I wouldn't say it's bothering me, but it's been annoying me. If I can use that word. It has been annoying me. You're probably wondering where I'm going with this. But once I say what I have to say, you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
chime in and give your 2 cents. The topic that I have an issue with, Sean, it's been bothering me since last year. No, it's been a couple years now. Every summer, this guy, not every summer, every January leading up to
Oh,
summer, you already know where I'm going with this
yeah.
now. This guy makes
Yeah.
his mind up.
Um.
Bro,
Yeah.
are you going to stay at PSG? Or are you going to go to Real Madrid? Bro, no, at this point, nobody cares. Just make a decision and stick with it. You're too talented to be playing these merry-go-round games like you're a high schooler. Mbappe, we're tired of it. We're tired of it.
Yeah. I'm tired
At
of
this
it
point,
too.
nobody cares. 1 minute you're at Real Madrid, next minute you're not. 1 minute you're staying in PSG, next thing you know, I stay. Bro, we don't care. I'm here to tell you on 443 Ball Talk, Moosey and Shauna do not care. Whether you're coming or going. Truth of the
We
matter
don't
is,
care.
none of we can afford it. So we even want our club. But guess what? At
Yes.
this point, you are playing this merry-go-round Real Madrid fans. We don't care. Make up your mind and stick to it. It's annoying. It's borderline annoying, bro. Like, make up your mind.
Yeah.
Shauna, what do you think?
Yeah, I need for. I mean, this has been going on what since 2020,
Yes.
2022. Just make up your mind, bro. We know you deep down you want to go to Real Madrid, but you're also latching on, because it's home. You're from France. You love that Paris crowd, but we know deep down your heart is at Real Madrid. So just stop the
Yes,
merry-go-round thing and just stick to just make it just finalize your decision. go to Real Madrid. Because trust me, they really want you over there. I'm sure PSG don't want you to leave, but it's really annoying right now. I hope I don't. I mean, I'm gonna say that he's probably gonna go to Real Madrid this summer, but at the same time, don't be
He doesn't.
surprised if you hear say him get a 2 year contract at
Exactly.
PSG.
But I'm gonna say this though, Mbappe, you are probably that guy now. Messi and Ronaldo, it's your time. This is your time. If you really wanna take that extra push, elevate what you already have. You already have a World Cup under your belt. So you have legendary status already. But if you want to go to that next level, bro, go to Real Madrid.
Next level.
Nobody's gonna give you no respect playing in that they're going farmer. Yes, we still call it Farmers League. No, the F is not French. The F is for farmer. That Farmers League here. Shauna, we're gonna move on from Mbappe because in my name, right now, I get ticked off. Anyway, it seems like it's just mere coincidence. But it seemed like we're always in 443 podcast
With
talking about the same thing.
a certain
We're gonna
routine.
change.
Yeah.
Next week, they're gonna get changed by default. I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. Chelsea fans, you know my company. I'm a bashing up. I'm calling the shit. I guess the ball never watch 443 ball talk. Tell them to subscribe. I only can subscribe to. Anyhow, Shana, Chelsea was the team
Mm-hmm.
that I got the blueprint from. Me shame say so. Chelsea go Aston Villa midweek. Go kick out them teeth in a FA Cup replay. 3-1. I'm say to you, Sashana,
3-1.
and that's why I get a little confidence. I say, if Chelsea can go at Villa Park but beat Villa, why me
Of
can't do
course.
it? Them say comparison of the thief of joy, but me and a thief, but me want a little joy. You see me? So, me say if Chelsea can do it,
Yeah.
we can do it. Go. Or
You can do it.
So,
Of course.
bam, Chelsea go at Villa Park, go set the tone. Remember, I know. The Chelsea fans, they must say patch out, you know. They've not it's not even a secret. Them tired of patch already. But you see the little victory, but they've not said little, but they've not really up them thing. I've been disrespecting them all season. They're going out for Chelsea fans. You see that win on the beat Aston Villa in the FA Cup? It might turn around in the season. We know only their League Cup final, but nobody now real about them in the League Cup final. You know what I mean? The Fox on the go. Aston Villa and win Aston Villa in the FA Cup replay. Then they come today. Come win against Crystal Palace. Now look at London Derby. Look at West London Derby against Crystal Palace. The game was 1-1. And Shauna, let me tell you this. There's been some beautiful goals in the English Premier League this season. If you want to see some good finish, when you watch it already, there were some beautiful goals scored in the game today. Shout out to Chelsea. I've been giving you guys a lot of slack all season. But the fact of the matter is, you guys won 2 games on the trot. You won an FA Cup. And then you backed it up by winning by the same margin again today. You won 3-1 today at Crystal Palace. I mean, most times when the game reaches 98 minutes, most teams just with the settle for a point. You guys fought to the end. You got your 3 points. But Chelsea, big up on yourself. When it look like you're not try, close the gap to try to catch up to Man United. But guess what, Shauna?
Yeah.
I have bad news for them. Shauna, I have bad news for them. I'm going on no. What you should know, so I come with the dagger. You have to go to Man City next.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go to Man City.
Yeah. Chelsea, me not like Chelsea. Me laugh off on it, but me a root for it this weekend hard.
Shauna, what do you think about Chelsea recent performances?
Yeah, I mean, the performances. I wouldn't say that they're
Yes.
way better, but at least they're scoring the goal. They're finishing their chances now, mostly because I think they were the team in the league for most of the season that they had the most big missed chances. I mean, they create a lot of chances, but they just don't have that finisher, you know? So, it's good that, they're at least scoring goals now. I mean, it's still Pochettino out for most of the diehards, but I mean, you have a little joy now in your recent victories. So who knows? Maybe you can build on
Right.
that. Maybe your season will turn around. Maybe I mean, are they mathematically eliminated from winning the league? I don't think so
Sure.
yet. So
Don't
maybe
know.
them are go, maybe them are go in
Shana,
the title run.
Shana,
A
hey,
joke, a
geography
joke.
teacher Max. Shana, them that have no chance of winning no league. Them that have no.
Mostly just cool,
Shana,
man. I just
I would have
motivation
rather,
for
I mean,
them,
I'm gonna cut
man.
you up. I would have rather you ask me, are they mathematically safe from getting relegated? Because they're closer to getting relegated than closer to winning the league. Come on now.
That is true. That is true. That is true. But mostly, more you predict the scoreline for Man
Man
City
City versus
versus
Chelsea,
Chelsea this weekend.
4-1.
Yeah.
4-1, man.
Either
4-1.
4-1 Man City
4-1
or
Chelsea.
4-1 Chelsea.
Shauna, I don't know where you drink at the Super Bowl party we go last night, but you need to drink some water. Cleanse your system. Yeah, check out me. Man City 4-1.
Awesome. No, man, I don't think they might beat them, but at the very least, maybe a draw. But no, I expect Man City. I expect Man City to beat them at least like two,
Yes.
maybe 3-0. But who
I'm gonna
knows? I
say this
mean, the
though,
ball is
Shauna.
round.
The last time Chelsea played City, they drew at Stamford Bridge. I don't want to underestimate. It's football playing on confidence goes a long way, and I feel as though if Chelsea can build on those two recent performances, I do believe it's not going to be easy. I'm just speaking out reckless because I want Chelsea, I want laugh off of Chelsea again, but Man City better be careful playing Chelsea at this in this moment
Mm.
because Chelsea can be dangerous. They just don't have a lot of clinical finishers, but if them can create, and me will say this, me will close out on this. That kid, you know me I talk about. That kid, that star boy with them sign from City, Palmer, Mr. Palmer. You see Mr. Palmer? He's going back to Man
Mm-hmm.
City with blood in his
Mm-hmm.
eyes. He wants revenge. He wants blood. He might go Man City with a point to prove to Pep. Say, you disrespect me, I'm going to show you where you miss out on. So the kid have something to prove. So
Yeah.
I believe if the lights don't get too bright for him and the occasion don't get, because a primetime game, the primetime slot them up in them up. A 12:30 game them up, where all of the UK and
Mm-hmm.
worldwide are going to be watching the game. I'm not going to say Chelsea go, but if Chelsea lose, it's not going to be no hammering. I'll take that 4-1 back. It'll be 3-2. City will win 3-2, but we're gonna get a nice Premier League game. We're gonna get one of the better games of the season so far. I feel as though Chelsea gonna be up for it. Pochettino want to take the support we get from the owners recently and show them say he's still the man for the job. So Chelsea's gonna show up and put in a performance. So I must say 3-2. 3-2 to Man
Yeah.
City. 3-2 to Man City. So what you think? What you said?
Well, I feel like it's gonna be like a 3-1 Man City. I mean, I'm hoping Chelsea can prove me wrong. I hope, as you say, Cole Palmer go back to the Etihad with blood in him eyes. Pep, this is
Yes.
what you're missing. I'll be rooting for you, Mr. Palmer. Why you sink them, but you have to be realistic. We're not idiots. Man City upon a piece I run right now, so it might be nasty, it might be competitive, it might be a boring draw, but
One thing I
I'm
can
hoping for
say,
the
but like it
best.
could a while ago, it could get ugly, or it could get nasty, or it could be
Yeah,
competitive. No in between
yeah,
though. Nasty, competitive, or
yeah,
a clotting, an embarrassment. But I feel as though Chelsea gonna play
yeah,
conservative and try to play on the counter because it's probably the best bet. If they go play man to man with City, they might get demolished. They might get demolished. So
yeah,
we're looking forward to another wonderful weekend in the English Premier League. It's always a joy to come on here and voice our views. It like me and my running my partner over here, Shauna, aka Arteta out. We do this like freestyle. People might believe that we don't have no script. We don't have no teleprompter. We do this freestyle,
mm,
And like I'm gonna say this again. I mean, I've said it before and I'm gonna say it again. we're not new to this. We're true to this. We know we are doing it from our art. Now, when you do something from your art, it just have a flow naturally. Shout out to the people that has been sending kind words and I give words of motivation and appreciate what we're doing over 443 Balta. Big shout out to our new subscribers, and most definitely big shout out to the people that they are with me from the start. You know what I mean? Much love. We appreciate love, all of the support, and long may it continue. Like I said before, we said earlier in the little intermission, like, subscribe, and share. For all of those who are already here, share it with your friends so them can share with friends. You know what I mean? Because tell a friend to tell a friend. You know, you can't. Don't hide the glory. Don't hide my glory. Don't hide Shauna's glory. I mean, I'm sure we want to get this artist on campaign going. I don't know when Man United are going to bag of things, we're going to talk the things them. So share the love, spread the love. Shauna, run it.
Yeah, you don't know. Big up to all our subscribers. We do this for you. We did it for the love. We do it for the likes, and we appreciate all love from you guys. And every week, we strive to produce content that you guys will enjoy. Big up Arsenal. Make me smile this weekend, but that no means me a smile right now. I'm not smile right now because I still want a title. Whether it be UCL or the Premier League. But big no up same way, big statement win. And yeah, Moosey, you don't know. Big up to you. Without you, this
Big
wouldn't
up
be
yourself.
possible. And just want everybody for just like, share, subscribe, anybody where we watch football, we love football, just share it with them, and I want our little family for grow, family of
Most
subscribers
definitely. And
and fans. So yeah, we do it for the love and we do it for the likes. So
just
please like.
before we close out, I know we're recording from different locations. We're working on a surprise soon where me and Sean are going to be in the studio. And that studio recording is going to be a live recording. But we're not representing for that. So right now, we
Yeah.
need to build up the subscribers because when we're there on that, we want to say, yo, we're not the thousands. Yeah, we are pushing one in the thousands. We'll drop that. And that's
Yes.
hopefully something coming soon. And with that said,
Mm.
I love doing what I do. Shauna love doing what she do. We make a good team and we banter, we have fun, we reason, we talk the truth. But guess what? Like she said, we are doing it for the love and we are doing it for the likes because guess what? We want to make this platform bigger. And like we said, we do it because we love doing it. We enjoy doing it. We're passionate about what we do. You know what I mean? And we will continually come on here and talk the truth, but off a nice good vibes. Before we go, Chelsea fans, we know what's said. If we cut down City weekend, the line of a long. The line of a long like the embassy line of Jamaica. If Chelsea fans come on a social media platform, yeah. We know never walk up on 443 ball talking because they're not proud on the side. So with that said, big up Man United, shout out to the Gunners. We're now ready for Liverpool. And Man United, give me 3 points this weekend. Anyway, 443 ball talk. Shout out to Shauna, aka Arteta out. You know what? We come over here and bring the vibes. Shauna say Arteta out, but guess what? On that note, 443 ball talk, we're out.
Oh.